All right, just want to make a quick video on the two separate CPI trades you could have made. Now, the first one is really short and sweet. The first one you could have made just when the news came out. CPI did come in bad, so you could have just got that initial short right off the bat and kind of taken it to the new lows. Now, it is kind of hard to make this trade. It is becoming harder and harder as the market matures. But if you had the infrastructure, let's say you had a terminal up with the news or a really fast news source, you could have got it out there even manually and you would have made some money. That was kind of the first trade. Again, you do have to prepare and look at kind of the different CPI data and what people expect to make sure when it comes out, you're on the correct side. But definitely a trade you could have taken. The other trade, I think, though, was the more interesting one for sure. So we came down here just like location wise and we swept the lows, which would be here around 94, 140. And let's pull up the 1 hour chart here. You can see we kind of swept the lows here. So right off the news, we swept the lows. And then we're kind of looking, hey, are we going to get continuation? What are we going to see? We didn't see continuation. And it was actually very interesting what we saw. This Binance person was getting filled. So all these resting orders were getting filled and this one. You can see Coinbase, we had a massive order here too, 61. It's not that big, but they did get filled. Making you also see on futures. This one would be better if we go like this. You can also see someone was trying to get filled down here. So seems like some passive players were trying to get filled down here, which is a good sign. And then the main trade is really here. Um, Guys, just burn this into your brain when you see this. You see spot getting bought up, and then you see, so this is going to be aggregated tape. This is basically all the futures data. Look at, they are selling where it's flat. And what is price doing? Making higher highs and higher lows and just trending upwards as this is going down. So what does that mean? That means that someone is coming in the market and they are bidding whenever it comes out, bidding, bidding, bidding. And these people are selling. These are all going to be market orders. So someone is market selling and the market's not going anywhere. What we should see if we're going to break down here, here, and here, see how this made a lower low, but price didn't make a lower low. So people are selling and someone is stepping in and saying, hey, I think that's a good price. I want to get filled at a limit order, and they are grabbing this up. And then what happens? These people get trapped. Look, it happened again. Boom, price stayed. Spot is going crazy up. And there you go. And then you see the OI jump here. Another thing to note out, you see the OI jump, people shorting and logging, to be fair, but mostly it looks like people got short because look at this. We had the ramp and then you have the OI just completely get obliterated. Anybody that got short in that little pocket, they basically got stopped out. So, oh yeah, I didn't even notice this before. You can even tell the liquidations here kind of wicked high. So that was the way better trade. When can you enter, I think is the hard part on these. It's hard to really nail down an entry because you can see it, but it's a lot harder in the moment when you're seeing it to get in. So me personally, you could have got in around session VWAP when we're kind of chopping around it. Let's see if we can change this. Okay, it's already on session. The session VWAP, we kind of come back for this retest. You could have got in. Or when it comes down here, I did have this kind of little pocket built out. When we did the sweep and we came back for the retest and we saw that absorption going on, that probably would have been my first. I would have got in probably here after we had that first kind of green candle on that 1 minute chart. Just I don't want to see, them keep pressing into this and they keep getting momentum kind of thing. So that's kind of the trade that I saw, the two trades. Other than that, we really saw Robinhood had some great earnings. And it's something to keep in mind that if you think Robinhood did well, what is that going to mean for Coinbase? So if you think they're going to do well, you might want to check out the options chain and just do a little gamble. Again, not financial advice, the whole rigmarole. But, if people are gambling on Robinhood, people might be gambling on Coinbase. And it's just kind of in this little range. You could take it for 5% or something like that. Let's check out Robinhood after markets. Yeah, yeah, look at that, guys. It jumped about 14%. So if Robinhood had great earnings, I didn't dig into it too much, but it looked like they made a lot of money on the Coinbase, or sorry, not the Coinbase, the crypto side of the house. So I think that means Coinbase will have a good earnings. Again, not 100%, but just if you're looking for a gamble, it's a little bit of a tip there that I'll be probably playing for tomorrow. All right, I think that's everything. We covered the Bitcoin, the two trades I did today. We covered the Robinhood earnings and kind of the play on Coinbase for tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments. All right, thanks.